Hello everyone, Trisha, it's me Jenny, and it's time for another not naked video response to Trisha Hershberger's series Naked Truth, where we talk as candidly and as truthfully as possible about a subject of her choosing. Straight out the shower, wet hair, no makeup, first take, one take, so on and so forth. Most people choose to be naked, I choose not to. But it's not meant to be a sexy damn thing, it's meant to be a vulnerable and honest type thing, and I feel vulnerable enough on the internet in my jammies. And yeah, this is a bit belated, a little bit. Last week I just never kind of coordinated my post-shower self and my camera self, and I just didn't get around to filming. So yeah, congratulations on coming back to the internet post-baby, post-Logan. I still call it baby for him, baby, for no reason, it's bad. Hello Trisha and Logan and Nate, congratulations, and welcome back to the internet spaces. And yeah, advice for being a mother is not something that I have personal experience in. I think I'm a good long way of producing offspring of my own, so I can't give any personal advice. Things that I've heard about motherhood are, you know, it is obviously very hard and stressful and all of those sort of things, but usually pretty dang worthwhile, and I'm sure you're already living in that sort of kind of haze of panic and glowing joy and panic. So yeah, there's not much advice I can give on that front. One of the things I will say is, one of the things I've heard is, you know, don't let baby take over whole life. And I don't think you will. I think, you know, you and Nate have both got enough things going on that you'll still remain yourselves, even though, you know, obviously when you become a parent your priorities change for a lot of aspects. I don't think you just become just a mum, and that's not a bad thing, becoming just a mum, but I think it's also important to have like time to yourself, even if it's just 20 minutes in the shower once a day, just to kind of recalibrate, think about your own stuff and not think about Logan, and then go back to being all about Logan again. And I don't think you'll ever, you know, lose yourself, because people don't ever change that much, but you know, have some time to yourself and allow yourself that kind of new time. You know, everyone has enough interests within the nerdy spectrum that you can find time to do one of those things. I would suggest reading some children's books now and getting a grip on what you want to read with him once he's able to read, and maybe even as an improviser and as a role player you probably won't have that much trouble like coming up with lines of dialogue, and as a coming up with like styles of reading and voices for characters. I don't think you'll have any problems with that. If you weren't a performer and a professional presenter, I would recommend that as a skill set to develop, so you can really sell a story. But I think you're pretty well there, as well as reading from things like autoprompters and stuff. You can probably read a book without stumbling through it. I think if I were to be in the process of producing a child, I would probably practice reading some of the books that I intend to share with them, and like going through the voices and like practicing the words, because I kind of stumble a lot when I read out loud. But I think you're not going to have too many problems with that. Yeah, I think just those sort of things. I don't know. Maybe screening children's films, because there's some children's films that are great for adults as well and great for children, and that, you know, you can look back when you're an adult and think, yeah, that was a good thing to show my child. There's some children's films that you watch or read as an adult, and I've had this with children's books as well, that you think when you're like a child and you're reading it, it's great, and then you grow up to be an adult and you rewatch those films and you're like, that might not possibly be very good for my mental attitude towards certain things. So maybe rewatch some of the films that you adored as a child that you're planning on sharing with Logan, and just double check whether or not you think they're actually, you know, psychologically sound for the next generation, because sometimes they're not that, sometimes there's subtext that's not that PC for the current generation, or maybe it's worth showing those sort of things early so you get that sort of like mixed education from an early age. I don't know. I'm obviously, I haven't done any research at all, because as I said, it's going to be a while before I even think about offspring. But yeah, I think that's it. Enjoy the fun moments, you know, share in the bad moments, don't let them all weigh you down. Don't forget to be you, and yeah, that's about it. I'm bad at advice, but there we go. Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment. and I'll see you guys all very soon, because I'm going to be filming my next Naked Truth directly after this, because it's already the next week. Anywho, bye for now.